himself with the rigid bearing of military discipline, his gray eyes perpetually narrowed as if surveying enemy territory. His plantation, inherited from his father-in-law after the old man's convenient death from apoplexy in 1837, sprawled across 1,800 acres of prime cotton land along the Alabama River. The manor itself rose 3 stories from the red clay earth, a Greek revival structure with imposing white columns that seemed to judge anyone approaching up the long oak-lined drive. Locals called it Thornhill Manor, though the property deed still bore the name Ridgemont, a detail that would later prove significant. The house contained 23 rooms, most of which remained closed and unused, their furniture draped in white sheets like shrouded corpses. The basement, which extended far deeper than necessary for a typical root cellar, was strictly off-limits to all household slaves, except for 2 trusted men who never spoke of what they saw below. Dallas County in 1839 was a place of rigid hierarchies and unspoken rules. The county seat of Cahaba, situated at the confluence of the Alabama and Cahaba rivers, had briefly served as Alabama's state capital before flooding drove the government to Montgomery. The displacement left Cahaba with a peculiar character, a town of faded grandeur populated by former legislators, ambitious planters, and the kind of men who viewed the frontier as a laboratory for social experimentation. The population numbered roughly 4,000, with slaves outnumbering free whites by nearly 3 to 1. Cotton was king, but beneath the genteel veneer of plantation society, darker currents flowed. Virgilia Thornhill, born Virgilia Catherine Ridgemont, had once been considered the belle of Mobile society. Portraits from her youth showed a slender woman with delicate features and intelligent dark eyes. But by 1839, at 41 years of age, she had transformed into something that polite society struggled to acknowledge. Her condition, which modern medicine would recognize as a severe thyroid disorder combined with edema, had caused her weight to balloon to an estimated 400 pounds. She could no longer climb stairs without assistance. Her breathing, especially in Alabama's suffocating summer humidity, came in labored gasps that could be heard throughout the manor's first floor. What made Virgilia's situation particularly tragic was her mind, which remained as sharp as ever, trapped inside a body that betrayed her with every movement. She spent her days in a specially reinforced chair in the drawing room, surrounded by medical texts that she read voraciously, desperately